Hi, love bugs. The last time we read a story together, we read the story of Chicken Little. Today, I'm going to read you another version of Chicken Little. This one is going to have some things that are similar and some things that are different. Our story today is called Prairie Chicken Little. This story is by Jackie Mims Hopkins. Jackie's the person who wrote the words. It's illustrated by Henry Cole. That means that Henry Cole's the person who drew all the really cool pictures. Listen to our story to figure out how it is different from our story we read, Chicken Little. Prairie Chicken Little. Out on the grasslands where bison roam, Mary McBlicken, the prairie chicken, was scratching for her breakfast when all of a sudden she heard a rumbling and a grumbling and a tumbling. "Oh no!" she exclaimed. "A stampede's a-comin'! I need to hightail it back to the ranch to tell Cowboy Stan and Red Dog Dan. They'll know what to do." So away Mary ran, lickety-splickety, as fast as her little prairie chicken legs could carry her. On her way to the ranch, Mary came upon Jeffrey Snog, the prairie dog, who was soaking up some sunshine. "Good morning to you," barked Jeffrey. "No time for good mornings," warned Mary. "A stampede's a-comin'." "How do you know that this is so?" asked Jeffrey. "I heard a rumbling and a grumbling and a tumbling. I did," said Mary. "A stampede? Yes, indeed," said Jeffrey. "Come with me to tell Cowboy Stan and Red Dog Dan," hollered Mary. "Let's hit the trail," barked Jeffrey, and away the pair ran, lickety-splickety, toward the ranch. Soon they met Bo Grabbit, the jackrabbit, who was nibbling on some sweet grass. "Where are you going in such a hurry?" he asked. "A stampede's a-comin'," said Mary. "We're heading to the ranch to tell Cowboy Stan and Red Dog Dan." "Oh, how do you know that this is so?" asked Bo. "I heard a rumbling and a grumbling and a tumbling. I did," said Mary. "A stampede? Yes, indeed," said Bo. "Come with us to tell Cowboy Stan and a Red Dog Dan," hollered Mary. "Let's hop to it," said Bo, and they lit off across the prairie, lickety-splickety, toward the ranch. Before long the trio came across June Spark, the meadow lark, who was building her nest in the tall prairie grass. "What's going on?" asked June. "A stampede's a-comin'," chorused the trio. "How do you know that this is so?" asked June. "I heard a rumbling and a grumbling and a tumbling. I did," said Mary. "A stampede? Yes, indeed," said June. "Come with us to tell Cowboy Stan and Red Dog Dan," hollered Mary. "What are we waiting for?" chirped June. and away they all flew, lickety-splickety, toward the ranch. It wasn't long before Slim Brody, the sly coyote, spotted them making their way across the prairie. "Well, hello there, my fine feathered furry friends. What's the big rush?" "A stampede's a-comin'. We're headed to the ranch to tell Cowboy Stan and Red Dog Dan," said Mary. "It's your lucky day," said Slim. "I just happen to know a short cut." He had no intention of taking them to the ranch. Instead, he led them across the plain, over a hill, through a pass, around a bend, and down a gully to the entrance of his den. What do you think he's going to do there? "What's this?" squawked Mary. "This," snarled Slim, "is the passage to the shortcut." He flashed a toothy smile and closed in on Mary McBlicken and the others. The fine feathered and furry friends all started clucking and barking and thumping and chirping as loud as they could. Cowboy Stan and Red Dog Dan heard the ruckus and came charging across the prairie toward the den. Dan made a beeline for Slim Brody and chased that coyote lickety-splickety far, far away. "What's going on?" asked Stan. "A stampede's a-comin'," cried Mary. "How do you know that this is so?" asked Stan. But before Mary could open her beak to speak, everyone heard a rumbling and a grumbling and a tumbling. Yes, indeed. "That's not a stampede," said Stan. "That's your stomach. There's only one way to head off a rumbling and a grumbling and a tumbling stomach. You need some grub." So Cowboy Stan cooked up a fine supper for those critters, and that took care of Mary McBlicken's stomach stampede. Lickety-splickety, yes, indeed. Uh-oh. Look at the poor coyote. He's all by himself. Great job, Cardinals. I want you to think about our story about Mary McBlicken, the prairie chicken. How is this story the same as the story Chicken Little? How is this story different? Which story did you like best? They're both pretty funny. I like both of the stories. I kind of like this one better, just because it was new. It had funny characters, and the coyote got outfoxed. I thought it was clever. Great job, Cardinals. I'll see you later. Hope you have a great evening. Good night, love bug.